A months-long promise has been fulfilled here in Lexington during Tennessee's NCAA tournament run. Thursday night, Zakai Zeigler broke a near 50-year-old program record that once belonged to Johnny Dargan. And if anyone were to surpass his career record in assists, he's glad it was done by this point guard.
You know, he was telling me that he liked my game. You know, he was happy for me. He was glad that I was the person to break it.
That brief moment in the tunnel following Tennessee's win over Wofford in round one of the NCAA tournament was months in the making, dating back to a football game earlier this year.
You know, actually, I saw his daughter at a football game a few months ago, and she had told me, like, oh, he's going to be there, like, the game you break the record. And after the game, to see him there definitely meant a lot to me, and that he showed respect.
When Zeigler realized that Johnny and his daughter Jandra were in the stands for the Wofford game, it's a moment he won't forget, because it meant that they kept their promise.
It was crazy when I saw him and GP had pointed him out, and I was like, that's why, it's crazy to me that they held their promise, you know, but it definitely shows the type of person he is, type of human being he is, or that they are, and you know, it definitely means a lot.
Andrew's physical therapy at Blaine and Strawberry Plains. That's where I've gone to rehab my knee, shoulder, and elbow. When rubbing a little dirt on it ain't good enough.
It's important to make the right decisions, like when to go for it on fourth down, or when to kick the field goal or go for the touchdown. It's also important to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why my office, Trey McAdams State Farm, is here to help you select the right protection at the right price. Our office will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect when the unexpected happens. With Trey McAdams State Farm, it's easy to make the right call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Vols.
Zakai Zeigler also had a double-double that night with 12 points and 12 assists. The assist, of course, puts him at the top of the list in program history with 726, surpassing Johnny, who had 715. Zakai is now third all-time in SEC history with most career assists. And when he's playing like that, Jemai Mashek says they can win every game.
Every game, honestly. I mean, we can always make up for guys if they don't play the standard that we think they can, because we always have a next man up mentality. And I think a lot of guys can score in bunches. I think you've seen it. A lot of guys can rebound well, pass well. But when Zakai's, playing like that, we don't have to do anything else extra. He's providing, shots for everyone.
What Zakai Zeigler has done his whole career, and specifically this season, leaves little room for debate when you ask Jemai Mashek if he's the best point guard in the country.
I think it's just, him being himself. He's a dog. I honestly believe he's the best point guard in the nation. And I think he's shown it, not just with passing, but also getting to the rim, shooting, playing defense. I think as an overall point guard, what point guard stands for, he does it, I think, the best in the country.
Johnny also hopes those efforts get rewarded with one trip to San Antonio.
He told me that just go to the Final Four, get to that Final Four, and just keep on winning.
I'll be back tomorrow with much more on the Tennessee Vols and Lady Vol basketball, as I am traveling to Columbus after this late game against UCLA for Tennessee men's basketball. So please make sure you subscribe. It's the best way to support what we're doing here at Full Disclosure. I'll talk to you guys later this weekend.
We have an exceptional group of attorneys that work here. We're all trying to be better attorneys, be better advocates for our clients, be better people.
It makes me proud to be part of the team when I see how much the attorneys care about their clients.
It's truly one vision. I feel like every single person who works here has that same vision, and that's to treat all of our clients like family.
We've developed such a tight-knit team. Everyone is unified in being selfless in their representation.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.